I want you guys to know that, for the record, that girl used to be on food stamps. I'm making this video right outside the food stamp office. No food stamps, ain't no EBT. Because I wanted the inspiration. I needed to be in the atmosphere. I haven't been in one of these offices in a long time. I've had food stamps 2 or 3 times in my life. Never for longer than 6 months. It was a stepping stone. I was grateful. I didn't make a career out of it. That being said, the government is shut down, and EBT and Food Stamp and SNAP and all of that is set to expire temporarily in November. And y'all can't take it. And what I don't understand, and what I've never understood, you know what? Seven kids. What I never understood is, if you have one kid you can't afford to take care of without the government, why would you have 2? And if you have 2 children you can't afford to take care of without the government, why would you have 3? And so forth and so on, to the point where we have 7 children. Not when there's 25 plus types of contraceptives. That's what I hear. I haven't done the exact research, but I know there's a lot. All these contraceptives out here, but you just keep making babies because the government is paying for you. And now without 1 month, one month of food stamps, y'all don't know what y'all gonna do. How am I gonna feed the children that I made?
All I know is, if they stop my food stamps, me and my man will be at the grocery store walking out with 2 big ass carts. And ain't bet nobody better do nothing, because my man coming hard behind me, and it only take him 1 time to punch your ass.
All right. So stealing. That's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, I could have guessed that. But you also signing up your man to catch an assault charge too. All right.
Donald Orange Man J. Trump. I'm gonna tell you just like this. What the fuck you mean? Who ain't getting that goddamn food stamps in goddamn November? Cause I'm getting my damn shit. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this, on Jesus Lamar Christ, I will be at Walmart with my steel toes on and my helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out.
The stupidity got me coughing. You know, there was a time period in my life where I was a criminal. I didn't commit any heinous acts, but I was a criminal. I would steal. One thing I never thought about doing was just premeditated telling on myself. You know, statute of limitations long up. You know, before we kicked that door, I would have never went to the internet and said, me and the guys finna kick this dough. Side note, we kicked that dough. It was supposed to be pounds up in there. It was only 10 ounces. So we risked our lives for 3 ounces each of some regular gas. It wasn't even like it was some, you know what I'm saying? But like, it was supposed to be pounds up in there. That's neither here nor there. But I never would have ran to the internet telling y'all before or afterwards. Notice how I said the statute of limitations is long up. So that being said, not only are you going to just steal instead of working hard or hustling or doing or earning, you telling everybody you finna go steal. So now we know the girl in the combat boots and the helmet walking around, she's gonna steal. Christ almighty, help these people. Fix it, Jesus.
To the Walmart door greeters who like to take their job very serious and stop people for their receipts, after November 1st, don't you stop now, because the attitude that they gonna have for having to pay cash for their items ain't gonna be nice. Okay?
Do you hear yourself? You see, this is... Do you hear yourself? The attitude people are going to have to pay money out of their pocket for their own food. This is how entitled Americans are. We got able-bodied people, because nobody making these videos I've seen on the internet so far, nobody's in a wheelchair. Nobody can not work. They were just irresponsible with their life and had kids. And they don't know how they would feed them without the government being their baby daddy. That's the thing. You make a baby by an ain't shit ass dude, and now the government is your baby daddy. Maybe, just maybe, the government shutdown can do what Now You a Single Mom never could do. Because apparently y'all still don't think twice about who y'all let come inside y'all raw. I think, this is just me, maybe I'm a misogynist for thinking this, but I think making a child is one of the most important things anybody will ever do. So don't you think you should make sure that you have a real man who is gonna make sure y'all straight? Don't you think that would be something you should strive for? You heard me. But y'all don't hear me, you just wanna dance.
You work at a grocery store and you know that the food stamps is not working in November and you see people stealing and you snitch, you deserve to die. Good day, bye.
Oh, okay. All right. All because people don't want to work to feed themselves. You do realize that in most places all over the world, if you don't work, you don't eat. First, y'all got a big attitude when you couldn't get like junk food with your EBT anymore. You can't get Reese's. So now, and now people who do their jobs should slam them out, huh? Oh, y'all are just so, Lord.
You know what? Since they want to take food stamps away, I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to rank up any damn one, throw that shit right in the basket. I'm coming right about that bitch. Move, get the way. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me up. I ain't getting a food stamp on EBT. Oh, watch this. Watch this.
More stealing. I really hate it when y'all give racists such fuel. But not really. Because y'all are the same people who call me a coon for making this video.
Trump cutting off food stamps right before Thanksgiving, bad and all, but my people ran out of stores. With the cart full, I bet it's going to be some turkey on my plate. Ham, mashed potatoes, greens, dressing. It's going to all be there. Don't worry about it.
You people are so entitled. You hard R's are so entitled. By the way, hard R works all the way around. There's a word for Caucasian people that starts with a C. You can add a hard R at the end of it if you like. Black people, you know, N, you can add the hard R. Hispanics, they have a B word. Put an R at the end of it. Hard R. I'm sure every race has a slur we can throw a hard R on.
I'm just finding out there's no EBT next month. My heart. There's no EBT next month. What is this pumpkin man doing, bro? Why the f you gotta starve on Thanksgiving? Are you dead ass, pumpkin man?
You're starving because you don't want to work. Y'all can't be serious, man. This is peak hard R activity.
And people are going to start, I'm telling you, this is going to be a thing. People are going to start, instead of stealing groceries from the stores, they're going to start watching people go to their cars. And they're going to take all of their groceries. And you know what the store going to do? Not our problem.
So now we go from, I'm going to steal, to, hey, let's give criminals an idea so they don't get in trouble in the store. Because you see, you might get caught in the store. You know, and some of us might be okay with people stealing from stores. And, you know, if you get away with it, you get away with it. You get caught, you get caught. Some of us really feel like stealing from companies doesn't really matter, you know. But now you're basically abdicating for people to rob people because that's easier. Lady, you are at least 45. This is what we're doing on the internet.